Hello everyone, I'm here today. I want to showcase my romantic love journal, and I would just want to do a little flip through of it. I hope I can do it a little bit faster this time. I tried and it was just getting so long, so I'm re-videoing. So hopefully I can just stop talking so much. So let's get right into it. It's a envelope folded in half with the pamphlet stitch. I sewed on some cardstock, and then on top of the cardstock I did this light material here, like a lacy material. And let's open it up to see what we have inside. Oh, and by the way, this is a vintagey pillowcase that one of my older sisters made many years ago, and that's why you have here these little spots there, but it's very old. She passed away when she was 61 of cancer, so she made this when she was 15. So she passed away 10 years ago. So whoever does the math, you can see how old this thing is. So anyways, let's get right in. Here we go. Here is a Patricia Viramontes pocket. I put a magnet on it this time because sometimes they stay open. It is coffee dyed music sheet, and behind it I have the Pinterest images, and behind those what I like to do is I always try and use the journaling pages that are left over from my altered books, because I actually use journal books to do my altered book ones. So I save all those journaling pages and I sew them. Before I used to glue them, but now what I do is I sew, because it just gives it a different effect on the journaling cards and tags. Here I have some images. This image is from the books that Deb Robinson had recommended, the Lifetime Memories, that I purchased at Amazon. And so it has couples, so that went really well with this love romance. Did I tell you, ladies, that this is going to be for the swap from Junk Journal Junkies? Here is a poem from a book that I altered, and so those are pages that are torn out. And this is a napkin decoupage on it to give it that decorating look. This is some burlap lace that I purchased in Mexico. I just wish that I had purchased a lot more. So hopefully one time when I go, I can probably bring some more. This is a pocket. Another Patricia Viramontes. This is a corner tuck. Here I have a little lace heart with a crocheted flower on there with some eyelash trim. Here we have the little butterfly, and behind it I have a journaling card. And this is an envelope that was given to me in Iraq. Beautiful, beautiful envelope, roses. Thought it went well with this theme. This page here is just a regular light, very light pastel pink, and I tried doing a die cut on here, but actually what it is I received a Cricut machine from my girls for Christmas. I am not a technology person, so it's really difficult for me to learn new things that have to do with technology, but I'm learning, so hopefully I can incorporate it more into my journals. Here I have a journaling card which has a little dictionary page on there of the word amor translated into English. So it's a bilingual dictionary with the paper clip that says love. Here is a volume that I did. I printed some heart shapes on there just to give it a different type of texture of pages in here. Here's a heart doily folded in half to make a tuck spot with more of the poems, more Valentine, love, romance, journaling card. So you can tuck it. That is a die cut that I bought at Wish. It's a little dove or bird, And every time I use birds, I do the little music sheet going. I don't remember who I saw this from, but it was someone sharing their videos, flip throughs, and I really loved it. I'm sorry I can't say the name, but you know who you are. So if you see this video, just let me know who you are on the comments. I did this tuck spot on music sheet, and on it I have some Martha Stewart rose die cut here at the edge. On the edge, I'm sorry. Coffee dyed paper. What I do with coffee dyed paper, sometimes I do die cuts and I lay them on top as they're drying to give some different effects on there. My Cricut. Tags. Coffee dyed tags from pattern paper with some lace. And the birds again singing a song. Lace. Here's this is actually a die cut from Wish. Really beautiful. It's supposed to be 3D, but I just keep it flat. Another die cut just to add some decorative elements onto the page so they won't be so boring. Here's a glassine bag. We all love that sound. Lace, heart shape cut out of a music sheet, and just some layering of my scraps. Lots of scraps, so I use it up. Same thing inside, some journaling cards from Pinterest. The little pink flowers that go well with this theme. Here's more coffee dyed paper. Here is a picture of a couple from Pinterest as well. Beautiful. I have this doily here that was gifted to me in Iraq as well. Some scraps of my laces. And here we have something that is about love. I really like what it says. It says, if you are going to burn with love, don't hold back. Devour every soul, every single living thing. Your love is an incense that intoxicates the whole world. Never start burning. I thought it went very well with this theme. The other side of the doily. Just more poems. Decoupage on it. Oh, maybe I should turn it this way, make it look better. And here is more Pinterest journaling card. You know, it gets so confusing. Cards and tags, you know, they say cards are with no punched holes and no ribbons and lace. So it kind of gets technical there, and so I try to use the appropriate names for each. Here is the Martha Stewart Heart Punch. Coffee dyed paper. Envelope tucked away into this pocket. It's just the flap that I keep out so they can take it out. Usually I do this so they know this is a pocket and they can check inside. On my middle of my signature, I tied it off with some little pattern paper hearts here. More poems, journaling tags. Cards with the lifetime memory couple images. Usually when I do my middle signature, I try to do both sides, you know, to be the same. This is lace that I use to make the pocket. This is by Tsunami Rose for her bingo cards. Now here I have this little envelope. Same thing, it's tucked away in there. But I really want to show you this because it's altered paper clip with a bird, and it says love notes. It's a messenger of love. So I thought that went very well with this theme and with this couple there. So that goes there. More coffee dyed. This is the bigger glassine bag. like the one I folded in half, but this one is on top of the page, and it's an image from the Lifetime Memories books that I have. And so with the key, some lace at the top with ribbon running through it, and then the tiny little envelope here. Look, you can write some secret stuff in there, tuck it away. Butterfly, eyelash trim, button on top of a music sheet heart with the ticket, cherish. I think that went very well there. Behind it, it's a tuck spot inside as well. So you have two places. You have the back of the glassine bag and inside the glassine bag. So they have a choice where they would like to tuck their tags or journaling cards. On this page, I did this bird cage die cut from Wish. And behind the bird cage, instead of having the bird in there, I put a little secret envelope in there. So that is tucked behind there. And it's also a tuck spot. They can put something back there if they wish. More die cut from Wish. It's decorative. The other side of the glassine bag. Pinterest images. Mason jar. Tag. Other side. Here is the other side of the two tags. Here I put some journaling cards on them attached with the mini paper clips and a key on each one. This one I had attached on the pattern paper. I attached some Pinterest images. Just lots of lots to write on. Here's the other side, the Valium. Here is an altered paper clip using my scraps. It's a scrap of music paper. Another journaling card of another image from Pinterest. This piece of paper is from a paper pad this size. I don't remember the name of it, but it had lots of images. And I did buy the bigger 12 by 12 one, but I'm sorry, I don't have the name for it. It does have beautiful vintage images on it. Here is the belly band. I usually do my belly bands to hold in a little booklet or a little notebook. So here we have this one. I used my Cricut to cut this out. It's supposed to be a card, and I just made it smaller and added some of the light pink paper inside. So it looks like a little booklet. Just tie a ribbon down the middle. And more journaling cards and another poem. So you slip that right behind it. And then this goes right on top of the, slip it in. Here you have lots of layering. I found me at the secondhand store a tatting doily. So I cut it up because it had circles, perfect little circles. Cut it up, and that's what I use to do some layering. Eyelash trim. And this lace is from Mexico as well. A beautiful cream, shiny, really beautiful. And my last page here is a doily that I crochet. I am a crocheter. My whole family crochets or do some kind of craft. But let me tell you a story. I was forced to learn how to crochet. My mom was teaching me, and I'm sitting there and I'm crying and crying, and I'm like, I don't want to learn how to do this. It would take me a long time to want to make something. Every time I go home now, I have to either start something up. My mom, get yourself a aguja, needle, get yourself some hilo, get the yarn. So every time I come home with something new. And now that I'm old, I'm grateful that I was forced to learn, because look at what I can do with my crocheting. I've been making small little flowers, but that's what we do. And we had to start really young. I think I was in the third grade, then I had to learn. And so some of my sisters have made some beautiful, crocheted comforters and blankets. But I'm not too talented there. I can just do the very basics unless someone's sitting next to me and telling me what to do, what's next, what's next. But let me tell you another story too. This sister here who passed away with cancer, actually, I've had two sisters pass away with cancer. Every year now, my sisters on their anniversary go to the cancer center and donate hats, crocheted hats and scarves. This is in Fresno, California. As you know, it gets very, very cold down there, or those who know, gets very cold. So, and one of my sisters' anniversary when she passed away is December 17th, and the other one is April 8th. So on those dates, they always take boxes full of hats, crocheted hats for men and women, children. And this has been going on for 10 years now. My oldest one, 10 years ago, and my other sister, I believe she's on 6 years, I believe. So just wanted to share that little story with you about how, crocheting is in my family. So thank you, ladies. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you like it, let me know. I really enjoy making these journals and sharing them with you. Bye. Thank you.